Orale, Cholo Trucker Wrestling Rehab. Shouts to all the junkies out there. And yes, Penta made his WWE debut. Cero miedo, Holmes. Um, now I've been up on game on Pentagon Dark, as he used to go by back on Lucha Underground. This dude has been working hard. I never thought that he was going to make it to the WWE, with the exception of probably hearing a few rumors like starting of like November of 2024. Um, it's cool that he's here. Now, here's the thing. To introduce him, he had a match with Shorty G, with Chad Gable, right? I am so glad that they did not make it a squash match. I am so glad that they actually had Shorty G, that's right, my boy Shorty G, um, have a good match with Penta. It would have been it wouldn't have been good, man. I thought it would have been a bad move to just have Penta go in there, get a quick roll up 1, 2, 3, 45, 60 minute match, and that's it. No, instead, these guys went at it, and it was match of the night, for me at least. And then afterwards, he was giving thanks to everybody for supporting him, and give a shout out to his family that were there, things like that. But let's see what happens with Penta. I'd like to see him. I'd like to see him, man. I'd like to see him go after the Intercontinental Championship at some point this year. I'm not talking about right away, but at some point this year. But do I think Penta will ever be main champion? Honestly, man, I don't think so. I don't think so, man. Can he be Intercontinental Champion? He make a good Intercontinental Champion. Maybe SummerSlam-ish time, somewhere around there, possibly. But I am glad to see Penta in there. I am glad to see a luchador um, in there, especially him. Especially him, his character, and the guy, he can really throw down in the ring. Now, there were just very few minor botches. It could have been that, hey, he was excited to finally make it to the big time, man. And I just want to go ahead and congratulate him. Congratulate him. Because in reality, not too many luchadores really make it to the big time in WWE. And whenever they do, whenever luchadores do make it to the big time, they become, somewhat of jobbers. At the most, they become mid-card guys. I mean, Rey Mysterio is probably the only guy that, well, he is the guy who became the guy at some point. But outside of him, luchadores, they don't really make it to the top, man. So, when you think of Kalisto and Grand Metalik, who I thought was one damn great luchador. Now, I've never heard Penta speak English. I never have. I didn't even know he knew English, honestly. But, he spoke English, man, in the middle of the ring. So we'll see what happens. And I definitely am gonna follow his career, man. I'm happy for the guy. I'm glad he made it to the big times. He'll have, at least a few years run at the WWE, if he sticks to it. And hopefully he becomes Intercontinental Champion at some point, man. Hopefully, I think he can do it this year. Maybe in the middle to the end of this year. I think he could get the IC strap. So congrats to Pentagon, or I still call him Pentagon Dark, but just congrats to Penta. Cero Miedo. Cholo Trucker Wrestling Rehab. Shouts to all the junkies. Catch you guys on next one.